tonight, blitzing the battlegrounds. Harris rallies in Georgia.
Make no mistake, we will win.
Trump campaigns in Pennsylvania. The race to the White House, a dead heat.
I'm Jericka Duncan in Atlanta, Georgia. The nominees are crisscrossing battleground states as they punch up the personal attacks.
Also tonight, tentative deal. Will a 35% pay raise get striking bowling workers back on the job? New attacks on Lebanon and suffering in Gaza as Israel says a drone targeted Benjamin Netanyahu's home.
I'm Ramy Inocencio in Tel Aviv. Israel has ramped up its attacks on Gaza after the death of Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar.
In Ukraine, a surprise POW swap. Plus, North Korean troops in Russia. Are they joining the invasion force? Fire danger. California bracing for the worst. But relief in sight. We'll have the forecast. And later, meet some women with game. How this group of Chicago golfers empowered others to stay the course.
I want to grow the game and see more African American women playing this game.
This is the CBS Weekend News from New York with Jericka Duncan.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us on this Saturday. We begin with a battleground blitz. Tonight, Vice President Kamala Harris is in Georgia, and former President Donald Trump is in Pennsylvania. Critical must-win states for both of these candidates. Today, early in-person voting began in Nevada. It's one of 26 states right now where the election is happening. CBS's Jericka Duncan is in Atlanta and leads us off tonight. Jericka, good evening to you. All right, we like dry and sunny. Thank you, Andrew. Straight ahead on the CBS Weekend News, the economy enjoys a winning streak, but there are still weak spots. Stay with us. Tonight on the CBS Money Watch, another winning week on Wall Street. But as CBS's Michael George reports, easing inflation is still a problem. Thank you, Michael. Still ahead on the CBS Weekend News, the Senate race in a key battleground state that could determine control of the U.S. Senate. There are 34 Senate seats up for election this November. One of the most closely watched is in Arizona. Our latest poll shows Republican Kari Lake trailing her Democratic rival, Representative Ruben Gallego. Here's CBS's Chris Van Cleve. Next on the CBS Weekend News, the music legends joining the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame tonight. Tonight, a new food recall. You may want to check your freezer. Hundreds of varieties of frozen waffles. When we come back, how these women are empowering a new generation to swing. We end tonight in Chicago with a group of women who love golf. In tonight's Weekend Journal, CBS's Jim Williams shows us how after a half a century, they're playing ahead despite efforts to hold them back. Well, that is the CBS Weekend News for this Saturday. Tomorrow on Face the Nation, Margaret Brennan speaks with Paul Whelan, the former U.S. Marine who was wrongfully detained in Russia for nearly 6 years. It's his first interview since being released. For now, I'm Jericka Duncan in New York. We thank you for watching. Have a great night.